Welcome to Nicely Done Yoga. Let's get on the mat. This is an advanced yoga class, definitely not for beginners. It's got some deep back bends and some strong postures. Just take a moment to sit comfortable in half lotus or cross-legged position with your hands on your knees, palms facing up, and just take a moment to arrive on your mat. And on your next inhale, raise your hands up to the sky. Give your torso a nice stretch. Fingers are active. Hands touch overhead. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, raise those hands up to the sky. Really stretch all the way up. Slowly bring your hands together. And hands to heart. Exhale. Inhale, raise your hands up. And bend to the side. Placing your right hand on the mat. Left hand reaches over. And look up to the sky. Feel a nice stretch in your side body. And slowly come back to center. Raise your hands up to the sky. Inhale. And on exhale, bend to the left. Place your left hand on the mat and right arm reaches over. Look up to the sky. Really bend deep into your side body. Keep your sit bones on the mat. And slowly come back to center. Inhale, raise your hands up to the sky. And twist to the right. Left hand comes to your right knee. And look over your right shoulder. Take a deep inhale and slowly exhale. Twist a little deeper. And come back to center. Raise your hands up to the sky. Inhale. And twist to the left. Right hand comes to your left knee. And look over your left shoulder. Deep inhale, and on an exhale, try to twist a little deeper. And come back to center. Place your lower arm flat on the mat and reach your left arm up to the sky into a little twist. And look up to the sky, really stretch your arm upwards. And come back to center. Place your lower left arm flat on the mat and reach your right hand up to the sky into a little twist. Really reach your hand up to the sky. And come back to center. Cross your arms forward and bend all the way down, foreheads resting on the mat. Feeling a nice stretch in your shoulders. Really stretching out your arms. Take a deep inhale and slowly exhale, relax. And on your next inhale, come back up. Wrap your left arm underneath your right arm, palms are touching. Raise your hands up into eagle arms and fold all the way down. Foreheads resting on your arms. Take a deep inhale and slowly exhale, relax. Feel a nice decompression in your lower back. And slowly come back up. Release your hands, open up into cactus arms. Really open up the chest, open up the heart. And swing your arms forward, hands are touching. Inhale, open your arms into cactus, look up, open the chest. And on an exhale, flow your arms forward, cross your arms and fold all the way down. Foreheads resting on the mat. And try to relax. And slowly come back up. Right arm wraps around your left arm, palms are touching. Raise your arms up into eagle arms and fold all the way down. Foreheads resting on your arms. Take a deep inhale and slowly exhale, relax. And slowly come back up. Sit comfortable. And put your hands on your shoulders and start rolling your shoulders back. Nice circles with your elbows. Going to the front and back. Keep rolling out your shoulders. And roll in the opposite direction. From the back to the front. And slowly come back to center. Raise your arms up, grab your elbows. Take a deep inhale and bend to the right. Creating a nice stretch in your side body. Really breathing into your side. And on your next inhale, come back to center. Deep inhale and bend to the left. Exhale and really breathe into your side. And exhale, come back to center. Raise your hands up to the sky. Palms are touching. And on an inhale, bend to the right. Feeling a nice stretch in your side body. And place your right hand down in front of you. And your left arm reaches over to the right. Left arm comes parallel with the mat. And keep breathing. And slowly come back to center. Inhale, raise your hands up, hands touch. And on exhale, bend to the left. Feeling a nice stretch in your side body. And place your left hand down on the mat in front of you. And really reach your right hand over your head to the left. Bring your arm parallel with the mat. And keep breathing into your side body. And slowly come back to center. Uncross your legs and come up into a tabletop position. Coming onto your hands and knees. Shoulders are above the hands, hips are above the knees. And on an inhale, lift your left leg up to the sky, toes are pointing. Really stretch out your hamstring. Twisties looking forward, bend the elbows and dip down, but keep your chest and chin lifted. And keep your leg lifted up to the sky, toes are pointing. Lift your leg as high as you can. Keep your arms strong. And slowly come back up. And bring your knee into your chest. And bring it back up. And place your left foot to the side. And reach your left hand up to the sky into a twist. Keep breathing, keep your balance. And place your hand back down, lift your leg up and place your knee back down. And let's go to the other side. On an inhale, lift your leg up to the sky. Toes are pointing, stretching out your hamstring. And bend the elbows, dip forward, keep your chin and chest lifted. Really reach your leg up to the sky. Toes are pointing. And slowly come back up. Pull your knee into your chest. And bring it back up. Really reaching your leg up to the sky. And place your right foot to the side. And reach your right hand up to the sky into a twist. And keep breathing. Look up to your fingers. And place your hand back down. And place your knee back on the mat. And sit back onto your heels, folding into child's pose. Foreheads resting on the mat. Hands are reaching forward. And slowly come back up. Press into your hands, tuck your toes, lift your sit bones up to the sky, coming into your first downward facing dog. Lengthen through the shoulders, straighten out your legs, pushing your feet into the mat. Come onto your toes and flow all the way forward. Coming into upward facing dog, keep your hips lifted, staying on your toes, look up to the sky. Arms are strong, legs are strong, And slowly push back into downward facing dog. Lengthen through the shoulders, push into your hands. Straighten out your legs, push your feet into the mat. And slowly come back onto your toes and slowly flow forward, back into upward facing dog. Keep your hips lifted, stay on your toes, press into your hands, look up to the sky. Feeling a nice deep back bend. And slowly push yourself back into downward facing dog. Stretch out your legs, lengthen through the shoulders, pressing into your hands, pushing your feet down. And drop your knees, chin and chest to the floor, come into Astangasana, and slide forward into Cobra pose, looking up to the sky, rolling your shoulders back. And place your hands in front of the mat on your fingertips and come into a deeper cobra. Inhale, look up to the sky. And exhale, bend your elbows, drop your chest to the mat. And push back into your arms, coming back into cobra. Lifting your head up, opening the chest up to the sun. And on exhale, bend the elbows, drop your chest down and come back up into cobra, pushing into your fingers. Bend the elbows, come down, and back up again, pushing into your fingers, raising your head up. And bend your elbows, drop down, bend your knees, grab your feet, and pull your feet into your buttocks. Really pulling your feet almost next to your hips. Lifting your head, looking forward. Opening up the chest. Elbows are bent and really pulling your feet down into your hips. Keep lifting your chest. Keep breathing. And release your feet. Place your hands next to your chest. Tuck your toes. Come back into a plank. And push back into downward facing dog. Lengthen through the shoulders, pushing your feet down into the mat. Pushing your sit bones up to the sky. And bend the knees, jump forward between your hands. Inhale, halfway lengthen, hands to your shins, back is straight, wristies looking forward. And exhale, fold forward all the way down into Uttanasana. Fold your nose towards your knee. And on inhale, raise your hands up to the sky, hands touch. Deep back bend in Urdhva Hastasana. And hands to heart, Namasté. And take a moment here to reconnect with your breath. Take a deep inhale and slowly exhale. And on inhale, raise your hands up to the sky, deep back bend, Urdhva Hastasana. And hands to heart, Namasté. Fold all the way down in Uttanasana. Really folding deep, grabbing your calves. Bending your nose towards your knee. And grabbing your toes, straighten out your legs, look forward, inhale. And exhale, fold deeper into Uttanasana. And on an inhale, raise your hands up to the sky. Deep back bend in Urdhva Hastasana. And hands to heart, Namasté. And step your right foot back, drop your knee, coming into a low lunge, hands up to the sky, deep back bend, really sinking deep into the hips. And place your right hand on the mat, left hand reaches up to the sky into a twist. Looking up towards your fingers. Bend your knee, grab your foot with your left hand, and pull your foot towards your buttocks. And sinking deeper into the hips. Looking forward, opening the chest. Feeling a nice stretch in your quadriceps and in your hip flexors. And release your foot down, tuck your toes, lift your knee. Come up into a high lunge and walk your left foot to the outside of the mat, creating more space between your legs. Drop your right foot down 45-degree angle. Interlace your hands behind your back, open the chest, look up, and fold all the way down into Humble Warrior. Sinking the chest down, pushing the arms forwards, creating a nice stretch in your shoulders. Legs are strong, keeping your balance. Keep breathing. And slowly place your hands back on the mat. Step back into a plank, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Keep the hips lifted. And push your hips up to the sky, coming back into downward facing dog. Lengthen through the shoulders, push into your feet. Sit bones reach up to the sky. Keep breathing. And on inhale, step your right foot forward. Drop your left knee down, come into a low lunge. Hands up to the sky, deep back bend. Keep breathing, sinking into the hips. And place your left hand on the mat. Right hand reaches up to the sky, coming into a twist. And bend your left knee, grab your left foot with your right hand, and pull your foot into your buttocks. Looking forward, opening up the chest, sinking into the hips, feeling a nice stretch in your quadricep and in your hip flexor. And drop your foot down, lift your knee, come onto your toes, lift yourself up into a high lunge. Look up to your hands. Place your right foot to the outside of the mat to create some space. Interlace your hands behind your back. Open the chest. Look up. Drop your left foot down 45-degree angle and fold forward into Humble Warrior. Sinking the chest down, pushing your arms forward, opening up your shoulders. Keep breathing, keep your balance. And slowly come back up. And on an inhale, raise your hands up to the sky, coming into a high lunge. And drop your hands to the mat, step back into a plank. And exhale, chaturanga, come onto your belly. Place your hands to the front of your mat on your fingertips and come into a deep cobra, looking up to the sky, opening up the chest. Arms are straight and strong. Feel a nice stretch in your back and bend your elbows, drop your chest down. Bend your knees, grab your feet, inhale, and come into a bow pose. Really push your feet into your hands, lifting your feet and your arms up to the sky. Lifting your chest up, lifting your knees. Keep your balance, keep your focus. Keep pushing into your feet, lifting them as high as you can. Keep pushing your feet into your hands, keep breathing into your chest. And exhale, release down. Come onto your belly. And take a moment to relax. Forehead's resting onto your arms. Deep inhale and slowly exhale, relax. Try to bring your blood pressure down. Really try to relax. And prepare to come into a frog pose, lying on your belly. Bend your left knee to the side, bend your right knee to the side. Come onto your belly. Forehead's resting onto your arms. Feel your hips opening up. Breathe into your hip area. Keep breathing slowly and relax. And slowly come out of the posture. Extend your legs back, come back onto your belly. And slowly come back up, sit back into a child's pose. Resting your forehead down on the mat, reaching your hands forward. And take a moment here to center into your body. Deep inhale, slowly exhale, relax. And slowly come back up. Place your hands on your lower back. Inhale, give yourself a nice back bend. Come onto your knees. Placing your hands on your lower back. Pushing the hips forward, bending backwards. And rotate your arms open to the back, grabbing your heels. Coming into a camel pose. Deep inhale and push your hips forward, creating a deep back bend. Keep breathing into your chest, keep pushing your pelvis forward, and slowly come back out. Place your hands on your lower back, and open your knees as wide as the mat, and sit back down. And prepare to come into Supta Virasana, reclined Heropose. Knees are bent, feet are pointing backwards, sit bones on the mat, coming onto your elbows, and release yourself back down onto your back. Hands fall open to the side or are resting on your feet. Take a deep inhale and slowly exhale, relax. And try to stay in this pose as long as it's comfortable. Really try to breathe into your chest, into your heart. Feel a nice heart opening. Just bring your breath to all the places in your body where you need it the most. Just let your awareness guide your breath throughout your body to all the places where you hold tension. And slowly come back onto your elbows. And slowly with control push yourself up. Push your hips up and release your legs forward. Sliding to the front of your mat with your knees bent and roll onto your back. Hug your knees into your chest. And place your hands on your knees, keep your toes together and start rolling your knees open, creating a nice hip opening. Nice circles with your hips, opening the knees and closing the knees. And place your feet together on the mat. Let your knees fall open to the side, coming into a reclined bound angle pose. Your hands are resting on the side, palms facing up. And take a deep inhale and slowly exhale, let everything go. And stay here until I call you back. And slowly bring your knees back together, hug your knees into your chest. And grab your feet on the outside, coming into a happy baby. Rock from side to side, giving yourself a nice little back massage. Sway the hips from the right to left. And pull the knees towards the mat, opening the hips. And slowly release your feet, hug your knees into your chest. And place your knees to the left side of the mat, coming into a supine twist, looking over your right shoulder. Hands are resting on the outside of the mat. Take a deep inhale and slowly exhale, relax. And slowly come back to center. Hug your knees into your chest and place your knees to the right side of the mat. Your arms are resting open to the side and look over your left shoulder. Take a deep inhale and slowly exhale, relax. And slowly come back to center. And prepare to come into a shoulder stand. Swing your legs up to the sky. Toes are pointing. Placing your hands in your lower back for support. And come into your shoulders. Keep your legs as straight as you can. Keep the toes pointing. And slowly release your legs over your head. Coming into a plow pose. Make sure your back is supported when you bring your toes down on the floor. Your hands are pushing into the mat for support. Breathing into your chest, into your belly. Keeping your legs straight. Keeping your focus. Straighten out your legs and hold it here. Keep breathing slowly in and out. And slowly bring your legs back up. Support your lower back. And bring your legs all the way back into shoulder stand. And roll down. Slowly releasing your legs back down to the mat. Hug your knees into your chest. And prepare to come into your final posture, Shavasana. Your feet fall open to the side. Hands are resting next to your body, palms facing up. And take a deep inhale. And on an exhale, let everything go. And come into total stillness. And slowly bring your awareness back to your body. Start moving your fingers, wiggle your toes. And give yourself a nice stretch overhead. Really stretch that body. And whenever you're ready, roll onto the left side of your body, using your hands as a little pillow. Stay here for a moment. And push into your hands, come back up into a seated position. Coming back into half lotus. Resting your hands on your knees, palms facing up. And take a moment to tune into your breath, tune into your body. And start rubbing into your hands, creating some heat. And place your hands onto your eyes, relaxing down the nervous system. And try to tune into your energy. And rub your hands together again. And place your hands onto your heart. And thank yourself for showing up today for this beautiful practice, for your health and your well-being. Nicely done. Namaste. And thank you for joining this class. See you in the next one. And don't forget to subscribe, like, and share with your friends. Thank you so much for your support. Have a lovely day.